Good evening, Dean Davis, LiveWeatherBlogs.com, meteorologist here. Time for an update on Irene, and this is going to be one of two I'm going to do tonight. I will be doing one later in the evening after the 11 o'clock time period. But it's just things have gotten serious, and I've talked about it for a couple days now. The potential with the North Carolina landfall. This is looking extremely likely. You're also looking at a much more serious situation in the state of New Jersey, Delaware. Based on this latest trends are coming back westward, and we talked about that also 2 days ago. Mike DeFino really picked up on that, and this is getting very serious very quick. So the next couple of days are going to be very volatile to what you need to do. Make sure you follow your hurricane preparedness plans. I have a blog that I put out last night. I will put another one out just specifically for hurricane preparedness situation information. Also, you go to Wild Weather's Kevin Riley's page. He has information on that also. We have Irene out there. We have another disturbance here, and we have another one that actually looks like it's going to try to get stuff together for another system, because we're not even paying attention to that because Irene's so close. Satellite at this hour, you can see this thing is growing in size. First off, that's the one thing you can notice about how it's growing in size. Eye walls trying to regenerate, and we are sticking on this heading of the track, with wobbles to the west every once in a while. This is a very huge system, a lot of inflow. It's in the Bahamas now. Nassau's going to be getting it later this evening. It's going to be an ugly situation. Here's the official Hurricane Center track, brings it into the Carolinas and up through the Northeast. Zoom in a little bit on this, and then we're going to ultimately go into putting the overlays with the models in there. And the progression's been west. See, this is coming right on the Outer Banks now. Hurricane force winds will be inland. We're talking about Kingston, possibly into these hurricane force winds. Where this storm is huge, it's going to encompass a large area. Tropical storm force winds, possibly even in close to Raleigh, excuse me. Norfolk hurricane force winds look like we'll probably be in hurricane force winds in Atlantic City, Salisbury. As it expands, this thing will expand as it goes north with a slight weakening. So that is an issue that we have to look at. Zoom back out. And we'll overlay the computer models here. Here we go again. Computer models overlay. Now they're bunched up. So this is good. You know, the input data is showing these are bunched up right on the Outer Banks. So this is looking good, and they're starting to bunch up. They're a little bit wider up here near New Jersey, but they're starting to bunch up. And that is actually a scary situation if you live in New Jersey, Delaware, Pennsylvania. Hurricane preparedness, get ready now, especially in North Carolina. You're going to be the first ones hit. And up in the New Jersey area, New York City. The potential also is going to be high water. And I think I'm going to go in later tonight into a bad situation. What could happen with water and stuff to that case. But computer models all showing a progression together, which means they're agreeing. You got this one model, it's way out here. That's why you cannot throw it out at this point. So, but we're going to have effects from it. We're talking about possible gusty winds further in the inland sections, over like Roanoke, Greensboro, and that area may have some gusty winds, tropical storm gusts. But at this point, we're worrying if you're on the shorelines, and the cone of uncertainty is over New Jersey, which makes a lot of people actually very tense at this hour. A lot of people call it model hugging, you know, go from model to model. But I've been having the whole consensus. This has been going on for a while, and this is why we need to keep an eye on this. And we'll definitely keep an eye on this in LiveWeatherBlogs.com. And like I said, look at the size of this hurricane. That's what I'm trying to pinpoint. This side to this side. Let's put that in perspective from here. You'd be talking about from here to here with the system. I mean, it's going to be huge, and that's something that you have to understand with this system. And beyond that, we move further north, and we're talking about areas such as Boston would, and some of these models would be on the eastern side of the system. That could be really devastating in a lot of the different phases there too. So there's a lot of scary things about this system, and we're going to keep an eye on this. Here's the bigger picture. You see that this thing is expanding in size, getting bigger. This is not good for the idea of the east and northeast coast. You're starting to get a flattening out of the trough. It's one trough, might get another one come in. This is going to project it to the north. But like I said, this cloud mass is getting closer to Florida. So, that being said, all people along the Carolina coast at this time should be getting your stuff ready to evacuate if you're going to evacuate, and also get yourself ready for a lot of wind, a lot of rain. Further north, also in New Jersey, start getting your preparations together. This will come on you fast, and there's less time to evacuate. Further north you go, for worst case scenario. We'll have more in a little while. This is Dean Davison, LiveWeatherBlogs.com. Stay safe and stay tuned.